How much do you spend on camping equipment?
Purely camping 120k.
It's a HDB 3-room flat on the island.
But little did we know we would be hit by a monsoon storm in the middle of the night.
All our tents were almost blown away.
I think that moment was one of my top scares.
Will we survive?
We are here to camp at a hidden island in Singapore for 3 days, 2 nights. We started our journey at Keith's tattoo studio where we moved all his camping equipment down into a van that we booked.
Look, this is all the equipment that we brought. It was 2 whole trolleys and we had to carry it onto the boat. So this is Keith lugging the cooler and say bye-bye to Singapore, bye-bye. That MBS and the skyline slowly faded away and everybody was suiting up to be ready for the sun except for me.
Yeah, he got sunburn in the end. But anyway, the view is super nice and we are so excited because it's a secret island off Singapore.
We get to see a lot of things that you don't really see from the mainland and we finally arrived on the secret island, Pulau Hantu. And then we pulled all the trolleys onto shore while the boat left us and it won't come back until the 3 days later mark.
Bye bye. Hope we survive. Bye.
Okay, we have reached Pulau Hantu and we are choosing our camping ground. Okay, so we have chosen a patch of grass in the middle where the soil is flatter and also it's near the sea and near the road at the same time and it's easier to pull our trolley over. And Keith is gonna set up his new tent.
I think we spent like an hour plus setting up all these tents. It was really cool, but I got sunburned from this for like the next few days.
Cause you never put sunblock.
And the campsite is done. Let us show you around.
Our friend said that he spent 100k on camping equipment and this is the campsite. This is the living room and the tent for 2 people connected to the living room. So this is the living area which we are supposed to hang out at. Then over here beside the living room we have the kitchen tent where we're gonna do the cooking and have like 6 shelter in it and also chill. Then beside here is our second tent for 3 people. Oh, we're supposed to have a changing tent here also, which we can shower with hot water inside, but we never used it. And then this is the fire pit and also a tripod, which we can use to cook stuff over the fire and also hang our solar panel here. And this is the inflatable sofa that he got. So it has an auto-inflate device in it and when you press it, then the sofa will inflate and it's damn cool. And it's so comfortable. Come with us to see the living room. Dun dun! Wow, damn shiok eh. They have a safari bed and we are on the floor. So there's everything here in this campsite. There's a living room, a bedroom, a second bedroom and a kitchen. It's a whole ass HDB. It's a HDB 3-room flat on the island. Hi Keith. How much do you spend on camping equipment?
Purely camping 120k. If you count fishing in, 150k.
I'm dead. Guys, this is crazy.
Because water is very important, the next task after the camp was set up was to fetch water. And luckily on Pulau Hantu, there's actually a really nice toilet with a water point outside. We gathered our water, put it in the little wagon and brought it back to camp.
And with that, Master Chef Keith is starting to cook his first meal of the trip, which is curry rice. It's damn good.
Look at us enjoying our bowl of curry rice.
And after that, we wanted to prepare for dinner, so we started to cut firewood.
I think I was sleeping.
And then we prepare for fishing and we tried to go fishing for dinner, but we failed.
With the firewood from earlier, we tried to start our first campfire and Keith even brought this little tool to try like primitive fire making, but I don't think it really worked that well.
Yeah, I think all of us tried and then all of us failed.
Honestly, if we were really in a real wild survival situation,
we dead.
Wouldn't be surviving much.
We would be dead.
I got little smokesies though. After a while, we gave up and tried a flint and steel. Wait, no, that's not flint and steel. I think that's magnesium.
I don't know, but anyway, it's also primitive and then we started a fire!
I don't think it's that primitive. And so we started feeding the fire.
With the kindlings that we picked, and then Chef Keith is cooking his signature dish, fish maw soup. It's damn good.
And nightfall, we're really fast. And here we are preparing all the food. You'd think food is kind of like camping food on an island, but no. He brought the whole restaurant.
It's a Chinese restaurant level food, okay? There's like freaking fish maw and also like this amazing shao kao vibes, like vermicelli.
And then porridge. Wait, that's not porridge.
Wait, that's not porridge.
And then we have beersies.
And then I fell asleep, and after that, when I woke up, a storm hit. Winds were so strong, it nearly blew our tent away. And then we scrambled to put everything in the tent.
Our waterproof tent started leaking water from the side the storm was coming in from, and our shower tent was not doing too well. So while the rain died down, the winds continued, and we went out to check the situation. The tents were all blowing the wind.
And now we're stuck in the middle of a potential storm. All our tents were almost blown away. Like 2 of the tent posts were bent.
I think that moment was one of my top scares. Top 10 anime scares 2025.
To me, it was quite memorable.
And then the next morning,
Everything was trash, but it was a beautiful sunrise.
it was as if last night didn't happen.
This is the aftermath of our storm last night. The kitchen tent is blown down. Oh my god, the pool is so bent. What the hell? Wow! I guess the changing tent didn't survive. I think our tent held up and we rebuilt the opening of this tent already. But I think because this captures a lot of air, so the whole tent was shaking the whole night.
Gentlemen, today we need to fix.
How do you feel about the storm last night?
What was yesterday is yesterday. Today is a brand new day. We cannot let what happened yesterday to us down.
Once the kitchen was rebuilt, Keith set on the most important thing, which is cooking our next meal.
If anyone wants to be his girlfriend, please leave a comment. And then we tried to make ourselves useful by picking some steaks. Na 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 na.
So we had mala fried rice for this meal. I don't know what's happening here. Why is it cutting a coconut?
Because you fell asleep, but anyway, Keith was showing us that like what's inside a coconut is actually something called a breadfruit. I may have remembered it wrongly, but anyway, I think it's called a breadfruit. So he was telling us that you can smell it and eat it. It's like you can eat it when you're trying to survive and there's nothing to eat. It actually tastes kind of like the inside of a mattress. It was quite interesting.
I know what inside our mattress tastes like.
Hello! So now it's day 2 of Pulau Hantu and we are on the way to catch some fish. Keith says it's a low tide now, it's about like 3 to 4 p.m. So I think they really went down to the lagoon to try and catch some fish or crabs or sotong, I don't know. So we're gonna go take a look now!
Dun 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 dun.
Exploring the other side of Pulau Hantu. So this looks like the mangrove area. I don't really know.
So after the mangrove, we went to the other side, which is the beach, and it's within this breakwater. I think it's like a little lagoon thing. I think it's a room.
And then Keith caught a crab, Mr. Crab, and we decided to let the crab go by Mr. Crab.
He's heading to the ocean, and he grabbed onto my stick. So I was trying to get him off the stick. So
no, we bring him to the ocean. It's a shortcut.
So I was trying to bring him to the ocean with the stick, and I missed the water. So yeah, and then we went to this breakwater, and see, so Melvin and I were swimming, and the sun's about to set.
I think this is one of the most peaceful and beautiful moments in this entire camping trip.
This will be our last night here, and Keith was making sure that we were fed well. We had this campfire chicken that he was brewing up for a long time, and then he cooked these potatoes. And we decided to move our camping setup outside to camp under the night sky.
And eat under the night sky.
Gentlemen, which one do y'all want to see first? Do y'all want to see the soup or the chicken? Soup. Okay, soup is the... Today on the menu we have herbal chicken soup. Look at that. Oh, the chicken already... Oh yeah, the chicken becomes so tender already. Oh, look at the herbalness. The fire was very big today, so I don't know if it's cooked properly. But we have a roasted chicken. This is a emperor roasted chicken with potatoes at the bottom. For the final review, our carbs for today. The cheese a bit too melted, but cheese and potato. What can I say? I'm a genius cook.
And it was the final morning, the morning of day 3.
And we took a short stroll around Pulau Hantu for the last time. It is such a beautiful island.
Keith made breakfast again. And for the first time, it was Western. So we had bacon, we had eggs, and basically everything you wanted to finish
And this
up.
is the 手拍黄瓜. This is the Chinese part of it where I 坚持手拍 but he cut it. Okay, anyway, we cooked whatever we had left to clear our food that was spoiling for the 3rd day.
Yeah, so we put everything into the pans.
It's a gigantic scrambled egg. It's quite nice, and this is our 手拍黄瓜 and also our breakfast.
And with that, it was time to break camp. So we started taking down the tents one by one.
And you thought that was the end of the storm? No!
Storm Mark 2. And so this storm didn't have rain, but there was a lot of wind. So it was a very good way to show what happened last night. And it was bright. So our tent started getting blown away and to start pushing down the big tents. And you could see that everything was flying away. So we had to try our best to anchor everything down, even though everything was acting like a sail. And you could see the kitchen was getting blown away again. Luckily this time we took away the front cover, so it wasn't catching as much wind, but we still had to hold it down. While we were afraid that the rain would approach, so we started throwing everything, making sure everything's weatherproof and making everything hardened up for the rain and the wind that might have come. So we started covering everything to make sure that it's waterproof, or rather like rainproof, to weather the storm. And this is us setting up everything and trying to tear down all the tents.
Yeah, complain the sun too hot. Nature like, you want weed? Okay, give you one.
To finish off all the rest of the food we had in our ice boxes, we started off with a steak for this final lunch that we had.
Honestly, it was a vibe, like sitting in this almost blown away kitchen tent. Look at how low the tent was going. It's so funny.
Then we had this soup. What was this? Sauerkraut fish.
What's sauerkraut fish? It's the 酸菜鱼啦.
And we say bye bye to camp.
Let's go!
And that was the end of our 3-day, 2-night Pulau Hantu trip.
And the boat actually came back to get us. I didn't really expect to have such a serene time with such great food.
And I'm happy we survived the storm. And if you want to watch more videos, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.
Bye.